Alright, let's just do it. Hello! Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a health empath. I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things, and, well, we're like little radio receivers, and we're just always, I don't know, I just always feeling, or trying not to feel. How much time do I spend my day trying not to feel? This full moon, I didn't even realize that. I mean, I know when the full moon is, but I got other stuff going on in life too. So I can't be just freaking, I listen to talks while I walk around and do stuff, but sometimes it doesn't always land, like the day and stuff like that. But it's Cancer full moon, and man, I'm just like, it's this emotional roller coaster, and I frequently look at my. You're okay. Tucker's in his motions, in his feels. And I look at my chart because I have it on speed dial pretty much. And I have Cancer in 6 degrees is my ascendant in my first house. And I have Cancer in my second house, 28 degrees. And then with all this Capricorn stuff going on, I got that in my freaking 7th and 8th house. So I'm just like, nah, no more. No more. No more. I gotta meditate just because I'm just like, because my energetic field body is just like recovering still from like the last couple months. It's been a hard couple months. Well, everybody knows it's been a hard year. So I just saw that Southwest Airlines was threatening furloughs after some bill was signed. And that's what they do. Look at all the companies that freaking used all their furlough money to rebrand and buy new fleets of vehicles and all the, and all the gear. They all got new gear within the company. Well, that don't help everybody. That don't help everybody at all. Now things are going to start getting spicy because with all this Cancer energy, I know all about Cancer and the feeling of needing to have comfort in the home, the womb. Tuck, come on, what's the matter? You want to come in here with your brother? Want to go in there with your brother? Come on. Turn off the lights. Want me to turn off the lights? Sometimes he doesn't like the lights. He was fine a minute ago. Come here. It's okay. I should have known that was going to do that. Well, that wasn't how I planned it. Here, I'll turn on this other light. Come on, Tuck. Come on. Come on, Tuck. The moon is beautiful, though. The moon is beautiful. Here, is that better? Come on. Go see Retta. Go see Grandma Retta. Is that better? He's gonna lick him. He's gonna suck on Luna's face. Where is Luna? Where is Luna? Where's Luna? There she is. What are you doing? There she is. Good girl, baby. Good girl. She doesn't usually stray off very often. What are you doing? Huh? Go lay down. Come on. Go lay down. I gotta talk about Cancer moon and the necessity and the need for security and comfort and home. Let's see. I've been looking for it for a long time. I had it for a minute in Omaha, 2331. That was a pretty sweet spot. I lived there for 9 years. Yeah, that's my address. And ever since then, it was just like I followed my heart because it never felt right. I can never find my community. Ask my brother, he'll tell you the same thing. You've always been looking for your people. I stopped looking. I did. I stopped actively seeking. I did. Well, I kind of. It's kind of. I guess what could be an intention of what I do with this to maybe connect with like-minded people. You know, but there ain't a lot. And I've been all over the United States now. I can say. You know, I've been a lot of places. I've lived a lot of different places, and things are going to get interesting. That's for sure, because people's security and things are really being threatened, especially now with yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. And my astrology, and then my stupid fucking period started, and it's just like, dude, I am when is this going to be done? You know, it's so weird because like my mom, they freaking there she goes. She's just settled down. When I was born, they cut her uterus in half and took out one of her ovaries. And it's just like, when I was in the Air Force, I was like, why don't you guys just give me a hysterectomy? I'm never going to have children. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm a fuck, you know, it hurts all the time. And then now I'm just, when things hurt, I'm just a jerk. If I'm not careful. So, it just has never done me any favor, ever. And I hate it. I hate it. Every month, I hate it. And it's just like, you know, I remember growing up and people would like try to, oh, you're a woman, embrace your voice. I'm like, fuck that shit, dude. I'm miserable every month until fucking whenever. You know, and I started like the week after my 8th birthday. It's stupid. I hate it. You know? And then when people are like, oh, you're so bitchy. Yeah, I'm bitchy on my period. You want to know why? It freaking hurts all the time. Every month, I'm guaranteed to like if I would equate getting like kicked in the freaking nuts, that's what it would feel like, you know. So try getting kicked in the ovaries. Dudes are little bitches too, man. There's so many guys, they get a cold and they're like they're incapacitated for 2 weeks. So this is great for all the freaking lazy people. This is great for the people like they're fearful that like to be shut up. But it's not going to last because the energy's shifting, and even lazy can't be freaking lazy for all time, you know. So the energy's shifting. I felt better today. I felt better today than I did the last 2 days. I think Moon was in Gemini, and in Vedic, Gemini is my rising sign. So, I went and got insurance for the minivan today. So now all I need is proof of, so I got my other proof of residency, so which I got it. I just got to go by and pick it up, my rental agreement. That counts. And I have my insurance, and then I can go get a PO box, and then I can go down the DMV and get my driver's license and registration and my veteran plates. I like to get the veteran plates. So that was kind of cool. Well, I can't wait till it's all done, because when I have business to attend to, I hate 3D shit, man. I hate earth shit. Things that tie me to timelines and calendars and clocks and things like that. If I didn't have to deal with any of that ever, that would be a cool earth to me, you know. So what was I was gonna talk about stuff. Oh, I was just listening to I was gonna recommend his talk. Library history. I just listened to him. Rasa Leela Healing. He just did. That's why I was a little tardy to come on here, is because he was doing I was listening to his talk. I like that kid. I think he's in Asheville, South Carolina, or North Carolina, whatever one Asheville's in. I should know. I know people that live there. It's like, and I think it's the same in the latitude, longitude, plus or minus two thing I got going on. I think. I'm pretty sure. I found my dental floss today. I'm really excited. Boy, ain't that a racket. People don't gotta get braces no more. Isn't that cool? Because everybody just, you don't gotta have a killer smile no more. There ain't no need. Just walk around in a stupid face diaper. I'll give you an example of why I'm not the one that... Okay, so I talked to my friend last night. My buddy. She was like my first life mentor in recovery back in 2002. And her granddaughter is about the same age as my niece, about 7, 6, 6. And they should be going to school, having a good time, playing with their friends on the playground and stuff like that. But they're not. And she's the little girl. Tucker, come on. Come on. Come on. What's wrong, buddy? Is Joe around? Here, you want to come and... Was he just laying here, or was he in with Artie still? Come on. Oh, I don't lick on his face, though. Okay. Alright. You okay? You okay? You okay? You need a minute? Wanna go sleep? Wanna go under the blanket? Sorry, Benny. But it said Marge. That was rude for Benny. No, it ain't that. It ain't that kind of party. Sorry, Benny. You okay? Yeah? You alright? What's the matter? Huh? You wanna lay down? Well, I wonder what if he... I don't know, I do this all the time. Okay. My train of thought derailed. How you doing, Ma? You just doze off? Yeah. Those are the best. Mom has the best naps in her chair. She could sleep in the chair all night. I don't think it's a good idea for her to sleep in it. She got up early this morning at like 5:30, and I didn't sleep very well last night at all. And I think the moon actually was at 4:30 this morning somewhere. I don't know what time zone. So it's been a really long day. And it's I guess I didn't. That's what I get for reading like AccuWeather and taking technology over just looking out the window, because it was like gonna get 2 to 4 inches, and then it was a light dust. It got downgraded to a light dusting. And sometime between the last time I saw a light dusting and the time I went to sleep and woke up, it had upgraded back to 2 to 4 inches. So there was like there's just more than I had in my mind. And then when I was calling about the insurance thing, she asked for the mileage, and so I had to go out and turn it in the car, and it wouldn't turn on. And I was like, it hasn't even like shown any signs of weakness, and the battery looks pretty new, you know. So I can't imagine, you know. And there was like nothing. There was nothing, and so I popped the hood. I got off the phone. The lady was gonna put the quote together, and I got off the phone. And then I popped the hood, and the whole attachment that fits around the battery console popped off. So it wasn't connected at all. So I put that back on, and then so I was like, well, maybe that's why. Maybe I need to tighten it down. I didn't tighten it down because I had to go get my insurance card. And then on the way back, I was at the stoplight, and I turned on my wiper blade, and it went floop, and like didn't fly off, but came off the attachment, and then went upside down, and I just turned it off when it settled down, when it sat in the rest position, so it didn't go back up again. Otherwise, it would have flown off. I would have lost my wiper blade on my driver's side. And so I went up to... That was God. That was divine, because I still haven't gone to the parts store. So now I went up to a parts store and I got to buy a battery so they could give it to somebody that came in, like a veteran or a single mom with kids. You know, somebody that really could use that money for frickin' something else beside the bullshit. Because now batteries are like, Mom, batteries are like $200 now. I got a mid tier, so I spent like 140, 150, and I'm not talking. And this is what I do. This is what I do is people donate to the channel, and that's how I pay it forward, and I help other people, and I tell people about it, because it's a lot better than buying the fucking clown behind you a fucking cup of coffee. That shit makes my third eye twitch. I'm like, dude, we're all fucked if this is as good as the human race can do. No, we can do better than that, you know? So, I mean, since all these motherfuckers have used their bailouts to serve themselves, you can tell who the gluttons are. You can tell what. Don't buy from the glutton. I am trying to do nothing but shop. Well, yes, shop local. And that's hard to do when you live in a small community. But I've lived in freaking big old huge cities and stuff like that, and it's pretty much about what you need comes to you. You know, you don't, and so many people have so much surplus, man. You know, and how many people are you going to let in when they need it? Because it's going to be a long, hard winter, but spring's going to be sprung. Oh, the astrology's getting, I'm just like, no more. I don't even want to look. But it could be really good. Yeah, I know. It's probably really good, but still, it's the same vibrational frequency. Tucker's like, no, or Benny's like, I'm not in the mood. Good boy, Benny. It's okay. You're autonomous. Good boy, Benny Ball. He curls down into, I call him a Benny Bean. When he gets Benny Bean, he's a bean. He looks like a little bean. Yeah. And Tucker's like, just let me love you. Tucker's Sagittarius, we deduced. I think Luna's Scorpio. Yeah, I think Luna's Scorpio, huh? And Artie Pants, he's a Virgo. He has the same birthday. He's the only one I know his birthday, because I know when he was born he had the same birthday as my brother. Different year, of course. But their personalities are so close. It's hilarious. That's why I love. That's one of the. I'm one of these people. I don't care where I am in the world. If we ever meet, what's your signs? Sun SMR. What's your SMR? Sun, Moon, Rising. Some chick on, I think, the Peace Dealer wants to coin that. Or maybe it was the Astrology Hub. I think it was the Astrology Hub. They put on a good talk this week, too. Good Ann had jokes this week. She made it funny. She made it funny. Yeah. So, yeah. Today I managed to stay out of my way enough to have a good day. See, because these energies, you can get all stuck up in your feelings, and then like the more, like the full moon, right? So what that does is like that draws all the emotion, and this emotion is emotion from like the last 20 years, not just the last moon cycle. This is like stuff that is touched on since 20 years ago. When I went into the Air Force, it's 26 years old. You know, old enough to know better, but I'll play along for a while. Then I went in and I was like, oh my God, it's all a business. It's all a business. It's all a business. And I couldn't see how it wasn't a business. It was just, wow. Then I went into recovery, and then, you know, and then there was a girl I liked, so that distracted me for a number of years. And life goes on. You know, we live and let live, right? Live and let live. Aren't we supposed to be living and letting people? But people got out of control crazy with how they People lost their way, man. People lost their moral compass. People lost their lighthouse. They lost their God. They lost their source. So many people don't have something that they plug into, that they get quiet and listen to them, and that says, don't eat thy neighbor, you know? Don't steal, don't lie, don't do all these things, you know? It is insane. When I was like a little girl, and I thought, when I grow up, this is how the world's gonna be. Wow. I did not think that bureaucrats would be like millionaires. It is, and it's weird how quick this this nation has gone down the toilet. And I don't care who you put in the White House. I don't care who sits in the White House. That ain't never been my reindeer game. I don't give a. It's just all made up. It's all, my guy never wins. So whatever. I'd rather, none of that stuff has benefit. None of this world has ever been made for people like me. Because we don't fucking care about money. Time is a made up construct, What happened to the relationships that people used to have, and getting together and hanging out and coming up with ideas and stuff like that? People don't even do that anymore. There's no getting together. No, it's against the law. It's against the rules. And see, that's the thing, is people like me, fuck your stupid rules, man. Your rules are stupid. And I can sit down for hours. Given the opportunity, I could give example after example, for any of these freaking stupid rules. They're just dumb. But it's all about dance, puppet, dance. It's all about, you're just going to do what you're told. And I think about all those people that freaking walked into the gas chambers just because they were told. Some people say that didn't happen. I'm going to go ahead and say that rings true to me. Because I don't think the numbers are actually accurate, but I think that they've been making up numbers on this planet for as long as, this civilization has been rising. It's all crap, man. So, things are supposed to go back to being organic, and people ruin everything, man. We have everything to make heaven on earth. But no, some people want to just make it hard for other people because they feel bad about themselves. And perpetuating that Lucy fairy tale theater. How many people are doing that less, though? That's cool. And then Amanda Poole Wash made a good point too. How many people were into the star alignment? I've been a star nerd, astronomy nerd my whole life. Ever since I was a little girl. So it's nice that more people are becoming like-minded. But I can't wait till we're when the weather comes out and people reemerge. So whatever, people are gonna come into their truth. It's gonna be different for everyone based on their astrology, based on their Akashic record, based on their own life path, and if they have not been doing the spiritual work to live more of a balanced incarnation of mind, body, spirit. More to service to others than service to self. We got plenty of that of the planet. It's just all that corp. I was in Corp USA. I worked at the third largest company, in the world, and it's got bad press, but they all do, because that's how they get to be as big as they are, is to do, freaking stupid shit. Because there's no spirit in that. There's no connection in in that many. Just being in the IT department. Uh-oh, inward sneeze. Uh-oh, sit up. Oh dear. Oh dear. You need a pillow? Oh dear. Need you let you whistle? Yeah. Need you let you whistle? Need you whistle? Ugh. I should get like a humidifier or something. Or get a pot of tea and leave that on. Something to put moisture in the room a little bit. It gets a little dry, I think. Anyway, but it's coming back. It's coming back because people are really missing connections, and I just, I knew it was coming for a long time because they've been talking about it, the astrologers. But it's just like, it's another one of those things. There's points in history where there's an event that happens, and then after it, the world is really different than it was before. And is that you? Still? Want some water? Okay. I think it's that inward sneezing thing that he was laying down. I propped his head up so so he'd have a clear airway. Here, Mom. Let me see if I can get him some water. Here. Want to wet your whistle? No? No? Good boy. How's that? There you go. Hey, Sass, thanks for sharing your water with Tuck. Anyway, turnover is great right now. Turnover is so huge. So yes, Rasa Leela Healing. I liked his talk. I usually do. So oh, look at all the people that are live right now. Good evening, Gina Marie. I like her little catchphrase. What does she say? It's something like, wherever you are, wherever I am, from my heart to yours. It's cute. She wears like camo, like bibs. Like, I think they are. I mean, she's a practical chick. If it's cold up in the attic, why not? Shoot. And Brady's still alive? I rode through the desert on a horse with no name to Vita We Fall. Big shift in big things. I don't have time. That's the thing, is like, I know my chart, but I don't really stop and think about the impact of how, it kind of snuck up on me. It really did. The significance. But I just, just whatever happens, just try and be in a place of, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for letting me receive this lesson. Because that's all we are. We're just spirits, trying to figure it out. Like everything that comes up is just like a big fun puzzle. And how are we going to get through this big piece of the fun puzzle? The only part is these control freaks, man, they freaking keep making things like less and less fun. It's stupid. But they're all living their lives normal. Nothing's changed for the cream of the crap. What do you do? What do you do? Just pray that they have the eyes to see. Pray, God, give them the eyes to see. Ta-ta. So, anyway. Hi, Fragine. See, that's the thing, is it depends on who you ask and what article you look at. It's all perception. See, I saw something today that like a little while ago, that said it was this morning. And Mom and I have been watching it rise over the hill it was bright all day. Or all afternoon. Tuck, get out of his ear though, bud. Get out of his ear. That's the one thing you can't do. Here. Squirt. Me on that. Sorry, Lou. Stay out of his ear. That's the one place you cannot go. No. Chill. Yeah, do that. Just relax. Ugh. And then Rasa, he said that it's tomorrow too. So, but it's full to me. It don't matter the energies. It's all around the same thing. Pisces, Sun, Virgo, Moon. See, I like 9 people because you are born exactly 1 month before me. I'm April 9th, 1974. I'm born on the 9th day of April, which is the 99th day of the year at 11:01 a.m. That's pretty cool. Hey, Marge and Virgo.
Can I use the bathroom?
Of course you can. You don't gotta ask her. There's sass right here. You want to hold on to her? Here. I'll keep an eye on her. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna. You need the light on? You want the light on? See, that is from before, because I would have to look to see if anybody was in there. And so now I'm trying to get her back into it. Mom, you can use the bathroom anytime you want. Use as much toilet paper you want. Put it in the toilet. Flush the toilet. Don't flush the toilet. I don't care, Mom. Do whatever you want. Her critters are her priority. Yeah, that's pretty much. Plus, I start to think about stuff that I want to say, and if I look in the chat, sometimes I won't even think about it. So, actually, yeah, critters. Mom a critter too. I was thinking about that today. I was just like, Marge, how lucky are you? You know, there was a time when I was like, I hated winters. Let me check. You all right, Mom? You coming? Oh, well, it's dark and you got it on anyway? Look at you. You got it? I need to make a new hole. Right on. I put a little pillow under her so she wouldn't fall. So she wouldn't teeter. You got it? And I'll put it up back where I found it. Let's grab her. You got it? There's that one. And I think you had these behind you. You want one on each side? Okay. Got it? Is that alright, or needs to be more centered? More centered? I'd like you to consider a footstool. Why? Because, I don't know. That's me. I think it'd be more comfortable with a footstool. Hi, Carl. You know what, though? I don't know if it's difficult to sort. It depends. I don't know. Okay, because if we were ever at the same place at the same time, then we could better measure, you know. And yeah, it has to do with frame of reference too. But to me, I can freaking feel a lie. I can feel a lie. And a lot of times, I'll just ignore it. Because I don't want to believe it. But I know that it's true. That what they're saying isn't. Or how they're acting isn't. Or what they're living isn't. That's a big one. I'm so over glorified freaking nurses and doctors and stuff that are just like not examples of freaking health and or even promote like physical exercise or proper nutrition or diet or anything like that. Shame on any of they just But they profit. They profit. False prophets. The Lucy Fairy Tale Theater. Is it losing yet? Hi, Jason. Meow. I have a couple friends that do that have always meowed. Huh?
You hear the dog barking?
There's a lot of dogs in this neighborhood. There's a lot. And you know one thing I haven't had is a full moon. It'd be weird if they weren't. I haven't had fans on here much. I haven't had, but because I just haven't. I have one right there. I just haven't turned it on. What do you think, Ma?
You can leave it on. It's not real cold in here.
I just like it for the fresh air, but I don't really like. I don't know. That was cool place. Thing about the place in Oregon was set up is because she was in the living room, like right here, and I was here, and I could just do my thing, watch her, hang out here for her, and if she needed whatever, and then we could just have conversations, stuff like that. And we do that here. We do it here. I tried to sleep there last night. It just didn't. I just didn't sleep good last night. And then I'm a freaking baby bitch. I'm a baby bitch, snivelly, whiny, And then Aunt Flo came, so it made it worse. So I was just like, I couldn't even stand myself today. For a while. Not all day. No. I rose above it. I tapped into my high vibe. Made Mom a good dinner. I think. She liked it. I had a couple bites. Gonna have some ice cream here in a little bit. Mom already had hers. I got some Heath Toffee, like magic shell. I think I might have enough for one more serving. I might be able to wring it out for my fat day. Day it starts, I can eat whatever I want. I always eat whatever I want, but I can't put too much weight back on because it puts strain on my spine. Oh dear. I got the drops all the time. I'm always dropping shit. I'm like, well, my hands didn't hang on to that as much as my brain told it to. Damn it. That sucks. So, well, finally Tucker settled in. What the heck is going on with my... Was that my subscriptions? My interface just like went... And I didn't even have a window open. Aw, Key-Jen! You are so good to me. I was thinking about that. People today, people in life, because my dog Arthur Boo Radley, he was the reason why I went into the Air Force. He was the reason why I went to college, because I want to get a good job so I can go to the vet, take care of him. So it's how, because see, we didn't have a freaking rad, loving, wonderful, kumbaya, simpatico, whatever, mother-daughter, loving, protected, all that nurturing stuff. No. No. So I learned how to love things from a dog and how to take care of things from a dog. Yeah. And then in that, I found my love for me, and then through me, I found my connection with Mom. Mom's been with me years and years, but we just always been like Earth travelers. Like we've just always traveled the Earth, but we were never really like mother-daughter kind of thing. So we are now. Now we are, but not then. No. No. Wasn't how it was. So that's why I've always been a protector. Yeah. I've always had to protect people. Because you treat people how you want to be treated, and I didn't get protected, So, well, that's all right. These are a lot of people. I'm not alone. These are the people that I tell stories to, and they're like, yeah, I wasn't protected either. you know? And it sucks, but the thing of it is we don't have to stay in that energy, you know? That's why I have that picture back there with me when I was a little girl, because, you know, I never get too far away from my inner child. It can cause problems sometimes, because a lot of times people think I should act a kind of way, and I'm thinking I'm acting just fine the way I'm acting. I got told that a couple weeks ago. My brother's like, "You're almost 50 years old. When are you going to act like it?" I'm like, I don't know. Am I in your way? Okay, here, put this on her. I said, I don't know how I'm supposed to act. I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. How old, what am I supposed, is there a criteria? Is there a list? You know, is there a list of things I should and should not? Because that's why I did all that stuff, is because people said, you need to be a productive member of society. And then I started looking at all these productive members of society, and I'm like, man, they're fucking scoundrels and scumbags, and I don't want to be like them. I don't want to play this game. I don't like going to work every day and being really having to... I was just always matter of fact, but freaking, I never did the suck up thing. I was never big on sucking up. No. And it's all a game. Corporate. I worked at a Jesuit university. I worked at a Jesuit teaching hospital. You know, it's just all a club. And people always freaking sucked up to the creepiest people. These people, I'm just like, they would just feel like terror, like, ugh. They're just, ugh. But those are the important people, right? Those are the people that, whatever. It's all stupid, and that's all the stuff that's getting stripped away now that people are seeing now, is that it's all a pony show. Everything's a pony show. Got people being nice to people who are freaking mean to people. It's just, we're going back to playground rules. Yeah, so. I wonder if that's another plow. They're very thorough plowing here. I saw a guy with a scoop on the way back from getting the insurance card in the parts store and stuff like that. Scoop on the ground, and he wasn't scooping anything. But I bet it still gets paid. Shit. And then there's a freaking city truck I was telling the lady that gave it at the Linda at the insurance place, I'm like, that's bullshit, because there's a city guy there picking, you know, that's the thing that pisses me off. He's in a county vehicle, he's using gas that he don't pay for, and he's doing personal private errands. And they all do that shit. They all do it. And the freaking police guys that freaking have their own cars and they take them home, and you know, I almost got a picture of it was a Sunday. A guy, I swear the kid was 16 and he was practicing for his driver's license in a freaking City of Salem freaking city truck. I wish I would have got a picture of that. Let's go put it in the toilet. Flush it. So, it's just, that's all the stuff. Because they do what they want, because of who they are, and just ask them how important they are. They'll tell you. You know what I mean? You know? And it's their truck and it's their stuff. And what people don't understand is these fleets on these vehicles, I sat next to the guy that took care of the one at G4S. And G4S had like hundreds, maybe thousands of vehicles in its fleet. Huge fleet. And they had like a large number of one in California. They're all over in California. These guys would beat the shit out of these trucks. They're always taking them to the shop. And they never had to pay for nothing. Nothing. They never have to pay for gas. They just drive around, you know, and other people's stuff, breaking other people's stuff, and that's what they all do. And what the little guy, the majority is figuring out, is like, we're paying for all this stuff. we are the stuff that the backs of the little guy is paying for. That's why shit's really gonna get ugly come the 6th. Revolt, man. There's only a certain way that people can handle a way of, and when it ain't fair, and more people are like, it ain't fair. So people are just gonna, and maybe it won't even be that big. It won't even be that deep. People are just gonna come out and be like, this ain't fair. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. They have been telling us forever that things are gonna get better, and they never get better, and things are really getting bad, and people are sick of it. So they're going to outwardly express their disdain in large numbers. And I think it's funny because usually it takes 500 years for a civilization to fall. Oh, not America. Not America. Only in America there can be a group of people, with the idea of freedom. And then there's the other group of control. And I want to eat you and all this shit. And then they won for years and years. And in the Vatican, they're winning. They won for years and years too. And we're just like, okay, we're just going to go to work every day and give all of our taxes to all of these machines that are freaking just wasteful entities. Their productivity is, they get a big fat F for doing what they were supposed to do. And it's not just our government, it's governments all over the world. Yeah, people are pissed. And there's more pissed people than there are the people that are going to profit. So it's going to be interesting. We got a lot of rice. Me and Ma. We got a lot of rice. Yeah, pain is only the weakness leaving the body. Yeah. If only. That's funny. Oh, that has nothing to do with fucking ant flow. That has nothing to do with ant flow. But it's a cute little saying. I remember how excited I was the first time I heard it. And then I was like, and then I still was told to go to the gym by a bunch of fucking old, fat fucking dudes. Who just, never live by example. But hopefully people, and there aren't even examples in the world anymore. It's stupid. It's dumb. Anyway, I think me and Ma are going to we've been watching Harry Potter. We watched the first 4 yesterday, so we're going to watch the 5th. And Stan Lee's up! Stan Lee's coming out to hang out. Cat! Meow! Where'd he go? Did he walk past you yet?
I can hear him, but it sounds. I think he gets up on the.
Kitty! Kitty! Where you at? Where's you at, cat?
Send me in. Oh, here he's coming. He's in here.
He was in the other end of the house.
Yeah.
Learn to throw your voice. I don't know how he did that. He was over there. Kitty!